Hi guys, this is Edie's here, and Stella is with me today, so if you hear some jingling in the background, that's her, that's my dog. So anyway, I'm bringing you a little quick craft project. This past weekend, my mom came over to help me move some boxes and things like that for my kitchen remodel, which is actually where I'm filming right now. And I love my kitchen, but the lighting is not so good, especially at night, which is when I'm usually up and around. So she had a project that she had kind of put together on the fly, and she decided to make an Easter egg garland for her office to decorate her office for Easter. Basically, she went to the hardware store. I think she went to Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those, and she picked up a whole bunch of paint chips because she didn't have like decorative paper. She's not like me where she has a huge stash of anything craft related or art related. So she picked up some paint chips like this. And again, I'm sorry, the light is so bad in here, you guys. But I just want to give you an idea of some of the, fun colors that there are. If I can get it to focus. That's probably upside down, but that's from the Disney collection. I don't know if that's still in stores or not. These are some that I just had on hand because I'm replicating the project. So some pinks, some blues, green, and then we have some bigger ones like this. I think I actually picked these up when I was looking for colors for my living room when we first moved in. So anyways, not all of those, but just a couple of them. Okay, so we're going to cut an egg shape out of these, and I'm going to show you some ways to decorate them. Really, really, really simple, really fast, really easy. Takes no skill whatsoever, but turns out looking really, really cute. We finished her project a few days ago, and she has already taken it and hung it up in her office, and it's really cute. Otherwise, I would show you those. Maybe I can get her to email me a picture or something. So anyway, I'm just going to let you know the other supplies that you're going to need for this project if you want to do it the way I did it. So first of all, I went into my studio, and like I said, this was completely on the fly. My mom said, let's decorate these eggs. And I said, sure. I said, let me grab some stuff for my studio. So this is just a little... It was not so neat when I grabbed it. My mom kind of organized it for me. But as you can see, I have some washi tape, just a couple. And I know this isn't all of them, but these are just the ones that I grabbed. So washi tapes, all kinds. Name brand is Stickles. These are not the name brand. These were like in the dollar spot at Michael's, and I think they work pretty much just as well. So I don't, buy Stickles. But if you have them, then you can use them. So I just got a bunch of colors that I had them all in the same place, so made it easy. So grabbed a bunch of Stickles. So I snagged some brads that are flowers. So it's just whatever embellishments you have on hand, especially stuff if you have that, like I tend to buy a lot of scrapbooking stuff when it goes on sale, even though I'm not a scrapbooker. And then it just kind of sits there because I don't really know like what to do with it, but it was so cute that I couldn't pass it up. So I am sure there are some of you out there that do the same thing. So anyway, so some brads, and then I picked up some of these are put out by Prima Marketing. These paper flowers, I'm sure you guys have seen them before. Still has a price tag. Oh, you got a shot of my little mini finger there. That's a story for another day. And then some of these flowers. These are some more brads. Sorry, I'm kind of new to this camera thing. Some cute little brads. These are stickers. These are like the little bling stickers, which are super fun. Let's see what else. I also grabbed some rub-ons because I, like a lot of you, I'm sure, I accumulated a ton of rub-ons and like never used them, or had more rub-ons than I would ever need in my entire life. More bling here, nothing special. I always like projects where I can just kind of go into my stash and use up a bunch of stuff that I can't give away, but I also have not been able to use. So this is that kind of project. So, you can use whatever you want. These are just the things that I picked out literally in maybe a minute and a half. It was very quick. I just went into my studio, grabbed some stuff, and brought it out and said, okay, this is what we're going to work with. Tools that you guys might need is you might want a hole puncher. It just depends on how you decide to put together your garland, or you can use it as a wreath, or you can make a mobile, lots of different options. So you could use a hole puncher if you'd like. An awl. This is a very skinny awl that I use for bookbinding. It's actually like a scientific tool or something. I think they use them for dissections. I don't know. This one wasn't used for dissection, but anyway. Oh dear. And then a pair of scissors. You might want a pair of little scissors if you like to do little detail work. I like little scissors. And some adhesive. That's this kind I like because it just dries really fast. But then of course if you have the glitter glue or the stickles, you can also use that as an adhesive, and that's really easy. My dog is looking super depressed. Let me see if I can show you guys because she's just so sad. Say hi, Stella. Look at your tail wagging. Oh, they can't see you now. They can't see you now. Say hi. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what that looks like. We'll find out when I go to edit this video. Okay, now that you guys have gathered your materials, the first step is to cut out the egg shapes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of our paint chips, and on the back, just freehand the shape of an egg and then cut it out, right? Pretty easy. So this is the one that I used, the black and gray one. I'm obsessed with gray. Okay, so like I said, you're going to take your template and trace it on the back of your cards, so like so, and then you're going to trace it on the back, see, and then you're just going to cut them out, and they're going to end up looking something like this. These are smaller, but we could still make the egg fit. So everybody likes an action shot, so I'm going to cut these out on camera. All right. So, like I said, these are really old paint colors. I'm sure you could find something similar. It's just if you like have to have something similar to this, but they're probably just going to have different names. This was I think a limited edition collection, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't usually shop at the Home Depot anymore. These are from the Home Depot, from the Disney collection that they used to have. In fact, this one is called Princess Power, which is pretty rad. So anyway, so cut out your eggs and then you can start decorating them. Okay, here I'm just going to show you guys how I put together some of the little Easter eggs really quickly. I just started with the paint chips, and with this one in particular we decorated with some washi tape, and then I added little pearl adhesive back pearls along with the flower and the brad that's in the center. And then here we have the gray egg, and again I'm just adding washi tape, folding it around the sides, trimming it up a little bit, this one's pretty much kind of monochromatic, so I'm adding some little flowers and putting a rhinestone brad through the center, and just pushing it through the hole that I punched with the awl. Keeping them all pretty simple. This green egg, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it, obviously. And then I think I finally decided on some more washi tape, and then kind of making a little design, like a plaid almost, with the washi tape, and then adding some brads in contrasting colors. So again, just keeping it really simple. I was kind of undecided about what I wanted to do with this egg. And this was probably one of the most time-consuming ones, just because I had to go and punch all of the holes for the brads ahead of time. And so it took a lot longer than some of the other little eggs there, where we were just using, you know, stickers or things like that, or maybe only had one brad to poke a hole for. So, and there, of course, I'm using the awl, the skinny awl or the teasing needle, because it punches really small holes. And those are great. They're really sharp and they last for a long time if you don't, you know, abuse them too much. And they, like I said, they're really inexpensive. So you can get a whole pack of them for like $5. anyway, like I said, we used it a lot for bookbinding. So here I'm just punching the rest of the holes for the brads, and you can see the back of the eggs are all, you can see the brads and the tape and whatever. So this garland in particular is for being hung like on a wall where you're not going to see the backside. The one that we made with my mom had double-sided eggs, I guess you could say. The front and the back were decorated. So it was more for like a free standing garland or mobile, something that you could see on both sides, because she wanted to hang it up against the window in her office, so both sides would be visible. And here I just tossed a roll of tape into the glitter glue dots that I had just made. So I'm just going to fix those up really quick and then we're pretty much done. Hi guys, I'm back with the finished product, or an example of the finished product of what you can do with this easy little paint chip Easter egg garland project. So this is what I put together tonight. As you can see, pretty simple but fun and just a good time. A good time was had by all. No, so I did keep track of how long this took. I cut out a total of 9 of these eggs. I cut out a total of them. I cut out a total of 9 of these, and then I decorated 7 of them, including these little guys, which have the glitter paint glue, which I can't put on the garland yet because they're still wet, and so those need to dry overnight. So if you do those, be sure to let them dry overnight before you put them on your garland. Or before you try to start working with them, because you're just gonna smear glitter all over the place and be really sticky and have it all over your hands like that, if you can see that. Anyway, but I always have stuff all over my hands, so I don't really care about it. But what I did was I had a huge bundle of rickrack that we got from some people that were giving it away at Art and Soul in Vegas like 2 or 3 years ago. They were like, hey, this stuff is free. And we were like, yeah, let's take it. So anyway, we did double check that it was free. We didn't steal it. But it was just a ton of rickrack that they had left over from a project. So I have this rickrack on hand. So I just cut a piece of the rickrack and attached the little decorated eggs to the front of it. See? So now I'll bring you in for a little close-up. So there's the gray egg. That one's my egg. There's a little girly pink flowery one, a green one with, and all we used there was washi tape and brads. Washi tape, a brad, a flower, and some bling, and then more washi tape. Maybe I should have just made this tutorial on making an egg garland with your washi tape. I don't know. Lord knows most of us have enough of it. But anyway, you can just put it up in your house if you want. You know, you might put it up on my kitchen cabinets, or you could also attach these to a wreath. That would be really cute. But there's just lots of things you could do with it. I just want to make something fun and Eastery that was really simple and fast. And I did keep track of how long it took me to go from beginning to end. So I cut out a total of 9 eggs from the paint chips and decorated 7 of them. I didn't decorate all of them, but I did decorate 7 of them, and put them on the little garland, and I just taped the rickrack to the back. You could use glue, you could use a hot glue gun, whatever you want, but I thought that was faster than punching holes and stringing it through, although you could definitely do that as well. But total time was just about an hour. So that's not as fast as I would have hoped, but I tend to be a slow worker, and I'm not working at my studio table. I'm standing up at the kitchen counter, but I just wanted to put this up a few days before Easter, so if anybody was like Googling a last-minute Easter craft, they might have something to do. So anyway, I have some plans for future craft projects and little art tutorials for the future. My girlfriend has been after me for a million years to make YouTube videos. about the kind of work that I do or showing people how to do things. I went to art school, and I am just a general, like, always been into making things with my hands. My parents were super creative, even though they worked in the corporate world. So we were just always making things growing up. I just thought that's how everybody did it. but Anyway, so I hope to have some more videos up soon. I'd love any feedback, even if it's horrible. You can, I mean, you don't have to be mean, but any feedback would be great. I know that a better setting would be better, better lighting and things like that. And like I said, I'm trying to set up my camera to show my working space a little bit better. We've got some things in the process of happening here pretty soon. But my name is Edie Sconier. I hope you found this video helpful or entertaining or useful, or just wanted to laugh at somebody with purple hair. I don't know. But if you did enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And again, any feedback is totally welcome. And if there's something that you would like to see, if you're like, I've been looking for this online and I just haven't seen it anywhere, or products that you like, art products that you might want to try, but you're like not sure if you're gonna like them or not, leave it in the comments, and I might just already have it, or I might be able to work it into a project. Okay? Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys soon.